I just feel the guys in the locker room over there, our team left everything on the field. I thought they battled, they fought. I thought we dominated the game. I mean, you can look at statistics, doesn't matter, but there's only one statistic that counts at the end. But I certainly cannot fault them for their effort, for their character, and their play. So it's frustrating.
Matt.
Dempsey, Morris, and Valdez hadn't all started alongside each other since March. What inspired that change, and did they gel in the way that you had hoped?
Yeah, I thought tactically, we wanted Valdez to battle up front and to help us connect and be able to play balls back. We wanted Dempsey, we knew he would drop a little bit, so we wanted Morris to push up higher on the left-hand side and get in, which obviously he had a great chance getting in, in the second half there. So all that worked out for us.
Nico?
Coach, you have put your soul into this team and you have built the success of this franchise, but after a loss like that, do you ever feel like it's time to step down or that your job might be on the line?
It's for other people to say, not for me.
Other questions?
What do you say to the fans at this point, halfway through the season, bottom of the Western Conference?
Well, I feel for them, but I really feel for the guys in the locker room because I think this season we've had 6 penalty kicks called against us. We've had 0 for us. I don't know if anybody else in the league has that stat, but it's not just the penalties or stuff like that. I mean, all what you can ask of your team is create chances. You can ask them to fight and battle, to work hard, to work smart for each other, to help each other's teammates out, make them better, and we did all that, and we came away with nothing. We came away with a goose egg, and it's frustrating, but I also feel strongly that if we continue to do that, it'll turn around.
Richard.
Coach, tactically on LA's goal, we saw their left center back carry the ball pretty deep into your half before starting the movement. What were the instructions for Christian and Nelson regarding pressing on that side or the shape that you wanted from the team?
It was the left back who carried the ball in, not their center back. It was Romney, the left back, who came in, and if Zach bites a little hard and slips, if he doesn't slip, I think the play, is not going to be dangerous. But he slips, Marshall has to go out. Jovan can't get across in time on Keene, and ends up being a goal. Christian on that side, we wanted him to tuck in a little bit, play more in midfield, help out Ozzie and Freeberg, which he did, and I thought he did a good job of it, help kill the spaces that Keene likes to drop into. I think Keene had very few touches, with the exception of, obviously, he had a big one in the goal. So I thought tactically, it was good.
Spencer.
It looked like Valdez was struggling a little bit before he came off. Was that purely substitution because of that, or was it also tactical?
Yeah, it looked like, he was starting to fatigue and so forth, and we wanted to get more speed up there with Olex. We felt that Olex could give Romney some problems and get in behind. That's why we switched Romney or we switched Olex and Roldan. And again, Olex got it in behind, so it worked, but we didn't get a goal.
Matt Calkins.
Sigi, some of the guys in the Galaxy, I'm not sure if you saw any comments, pretty brazen comments saying, the Sounders want to beat us, and they can't quite beat us. Did you read any of those, or were you surprised by just the candor there?
Just guys talking, they're going to say things, and obviously if you win the game, you're okay. But, I think, again, based around the run of the game, it's hard to say.
Nick.
Ziggy, what do you think about the way that Clint Dempsey played his first at bat?
Thought Clint gave a lot. He battled, obviously in midfield, he got double teamed at times, it made it a little difficult, but, I think he had 7 shots for us, and, he was in dangerous situations. He hit the post on the one shot, the ball he brings down with his chest in the box, hit some good balls to put other guys in as well, and I thought he fought and battled, so I was happy with him.
Follow-ups, Matt.
Do you think you guys need to add reinforcements to turn it around, or do you still think this could be a playoff team as currently construed?
I think you can always use reinforcements, but you look at you look at the game today, and you know, if you landed from Mars and just looked at the game and nobody told you what the score was, you know, and you just have to look at the game, who do you think, you know, the guy from Mars would say won the game?
Kevin?
Coach, when you look at, obviously the team's been struggling to score, and then you see that play by De La Garza, whether, you know, however that happened, is that one of those things where you just can't buy a break, everything's going against you?
You feel like that a little bit, you know, and we've talked about have we been working hard enough to create our breaks, but tonight, you know, I thought we did, you know, and so, you know, the play by De La Garza, you know, Freeberg has a shot blocked, Dempsey hits the post, you know, is it a PK, is it not a PK, you know, there were earlier ones even before Olix's situation. You know, I think we pushed, we tried to, you know, luck is where, you know, where you got to create things too. Luck doesn't just happen because you sit back, do nothing, and you, okay, hopefully we'll get lucky. But I think we pushed the envelope and we created things, but, you know, it didn't fall for us at the end of the day.
Last one to Art.
Sigi, 22 shots and no goals. You experience a spread like that very often?
I'm trying to think. Not, I think, since way back when I played and we outshot a team 38-1 and we lost 1-0, and that's when I played. You know, Fresno State of all people. But you know, again, you know, do we hit enough shots sometimes? Yeah, I think we could shoot a little bit sooner at times. But again, today, you know, I thought. I can't go in there and say, hey, this was wrong, that was wrong, you guys did this wrong, you didn't do this, you didn't create this, hey, you didn't push here, you know, some of the crosses were very good. Could some of the crosses have been better? Yes, they could have. Are we always 100% on that stuff? No, we're not. But, you know, there's nothing I can go in there and I can say, you guys didn't put in the effort, you guys didn't work. I mean, the guys were great that way. And, you know, at some point, you know, you got to feel it's going to change.